Thank you, Amit. My next question that I want to actually ask is Mr. Hashem. Given what Amit just mentioned about that, okay, we need to understand as part of the cybersecurity initiative, we have to understand the business, we have to understand the threat landscape, and as such. I know when developing a cybersecurity initiative, what are the different considerations should be taken into account, and who should be involved in making that decision in creating the cybersecurity initiative? Mr. Hashem.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Imran, for your question. Actually, first of all, I would suggest before opting or recommending any cybersecurity initiative or carrying it on, that we need to see how can this initiative support the business objective? How can this initiative support the organization mission and vision, as well as how is it fit into our organizational or governance system and business operations, right? Because, carrying on a cybersecurity initiative would impose a certain amount of resources, which might include funds, personnel, technologies, time, and so on. To ensure that this initiative is really helpful to our organization or not, the consideration of viewing it from top level and how it supports our business objectives is really crucial. Yeah.
Thank you, Hashem. The next, basically, I want to ask Hashem, what advice would you give the cyber professional to ensure right prioritization for the initiative, for the such that critical initiatives are not left behind? So how do they really prioritize that? What would you give that?
Thank you, Mr. Imran. Actually, I have three major advices and recommendations. Firstly, I would suggest to look into the risk posture of your organization. Look into your high cybersecurity risks. What are the risks that happens frequently and have a catastrophic or high impact to your business or organization and can impose business disruption? Also, this can be achieved by having a proposed cybersecurity risk register. Secondly, I would suggest to have a look into the dashboard of your compliance against national or international regulations or standards. This might be helpful, especially if you have multiple mandates and multiple standards that your organization needs to be complied with. You can have something like a dashboard to see where are the intersections between those standards, so that if you can carry an initiative that would be really helpful and to fulfill your requirements here and here in this standard and the other standards as well. Thirdly, I would suggest carrying on a threat modeling exercise might be helpful in prioritization and before doing any cybersecurity initiative.
Thank you, Hashem.